Hey, we're First to 11.
And you're checking out the Bottom Line Podcast.
This is the Bottom Line Podcast presented by Anchor.fm, your home for sports and entertainment talk. Jimmy Finizzi, Mr. Taco with you, a.k.a. Austin Myers. We hope you are well. Austin, I don't know if anybody notices this if you're watching on YouTube. I'm coming at you in 4K. I got brand new equipment, a new webcam, new microphone. I'm coming in the new year red hot and ready to go.
This is Jimmy right now.
I'm not flexing that bad, but okay, I'll play along.
I mean, they don't know that yet.
And nor do they need to know that. Anyway, we hope you're well. As always, thank you so much for taking some time out of your day to take a listen. Much appreciated. Be sure to hit us up on all social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, run by Austin, if you don't know, at Bottomline WMCX. And do not forget to use hashtag Bottom Line. Now, before we get started with today's episode, I must get this out there. Full disclosure, if you didn't notice, last week, I was out of commission. I was battling a little bit of a cold, not COVID related. I took a test. I'm negative. I'm all clean. Everything's all good.
It doesn't matter. We still put you on COVID protocol for a week.
Yes, you did. Even though I'm clean, you still put me on protocol. But hey, listen, in all seriousness, Austin and his friend Matt really, really held it down for me while I was gone, and I really can't thank you boys enough. You, those past two streams were really a blast. Like I can't even. I don't think I laughed that hard in a while.
I don't want to talk about those.
I mean, despite having no voice, I don't think I have laughed that hard in quite some time. But you boys provided some great entertainment. Everybody was getting involved, and thank you to everybody who tuned into the past two live streams. Much appreciated. And thank you to those who reached out, wishing me well. I am all good. My voice is back. Thank Heavenly God. And I'm all clean of my cold. So I am back. I'm better than ever, and I am ready to go.
Fun fact, he actually cleared COVID protocol this morning.
Oh, God. Oh, great. NHL talk is today, my friend. Yes, we got quite a bit to discuss, but with one team in particular.
The New Jersey Devils. Where's Neil?
I wish it was them, but there is news involving them, which we'll get into in a little bit. But before we get started, as always, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're watching on YouTube. Hit that bell so you don't miss an episode, and subscribe on all audio platforms, include Jimmy when searching for this podcast. Now we can get into the swing of things. So yes, there is a bit of news involving the New Jersey Devils. They just announced it a few hours ago at the time of this recording. First of all, Dougie Hamilton is out indefinitely with a broken jaw. Ouch.
He's having surgery on
Nico Hischier. Yeah, exactly. Nico Hischier is going to be out for at least a couple of weeks with a broken ankle. And Yegor Sharangovich, and I forget who else, but they were placed on COVID protocol lists. So it's Sharangovich and somebody else.
Let's not forget about Bernier.
Yeah, and Bernier. Bernier's done for the year too.
He's done for the year with his surgery.
Yeah, that's a tough pill to swallow if you're the Devils. I mean, you brought in Bernier given the fact that he was going to be your number one guy, and now he has hip surgery, and now he's done for the year. So, it's not fun times for the Devils. And Pavel Zacha is the other name I was thinking about that was placed on a COVID protocol. So Pavel Zacha and Sharon Govich. But not fun times for the Devils right now.
If you're a Devils fan, I feel so bad.
No, look, in all seriousness, I do feel bad too, and I do wish everybody nothing but the best. I don't mean to make fun. It's not my intention, but in all seriousness, we wish everybody nothing but the best. But the one team I want to talk about in particular today is my team, the New York Rangers, because who saw this coming? Oh my God. I mean, no, I'm going to be 100% as real as I can be. I did not see this coming. One bit. I did not see this coming.
I kind of saw it coming after Chris Kreider decided to step it up a bit.
Yeah, he's been.
Kreider's been kind of carrying that team.
Yeah, I mean, he's one of the players carrying this team. As we stand right now, at the time of this recording, they're 22, 8-4, 48 points. They're tied in points with the Washington Capitals in the Metropolitan Division. But as we stand right now, and obviously that's subject to change, they are the number one team in the National Hockey League. And when is the last time you can say that about the New York Rangers? Honestly, it's been quite a while for these boys, but this team, as presently constructed. Now, I said before the season started that the Rangers were going to make the playoffs, but I did not expect them to be this good so far in the season. And we haven't even hit All-Star break yet. So can you imagine how they're going to come out after All-Star break if they keep up this torrent pace?
I just want to make it known that I guess you guys are tied with the Capitals. So that means watch out for Coke Mancusi. Because Coke Mancusi, he'll come in hot.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's a fair point. I can't argue with that.
You're only what? 3 points. Literally, the top 10 are covered by 9 points.
Yep.
Which, I mean, that's a big thing coming in. I mean, sure, 9 points is what? Almost 4.5 games, I think.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 4 games in an overtime.
Yes.
Well, yeah, that's still a bit. Yeah, that's a big margin, but a lot can still happen. Once that all, because you know as much as I do, as soon as that All-Star break hits, that's halfway through the season. And a lot of teams
you're right.
The All-Star break, and it seems like with a lot of teams, as soon as the All-Star break hits, they start to get injured a bit more because every player is playing harder. Play hard, work hard. That's what it is with those teams once All-Star break's done with.
Yeah, no, you're 100% right. I can't argue with that. But let's face it, it probably doesn't get easier for the Rangers coming up as they are getting prepared for a 5-game road trip coming up that starts this upcoming Thursday, January 6th, when they go out to Vegas to play your Vegas Golden Knights. Austin, that's a 10 p.m. Eastern time puck drop on MSG.
Oh my God,
if you're in the New York area.
Oh my God, I'm actually going to be home for that game.
Yeah, I believe that's at 9 p.m. your time, correct? Mm-hmm. That's what I thought. Okay. So they start there.
I need to watch that night.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, there you go. And then right after that, on January 8th, they go to Anaheim to play the Ducks. That's also a 10 p.m. puck drop. So they have a Vegas trip. They have 3 games in California, and then they have 1 game in Philly. They have the Ducks game on Saturday the 8th, and then Monday, January 10th, they play the LA Kings. That's a 10:30 puck drop. And then they play the San Jose Sharks January 13th. That's a 10:30 puck drop. And then right after that, January 15th, that is a 7 p.m. puck drop. They are in Philly to play the Flyers. So these next 5 games.
You got that West Coast swing. I can see you guys probably beating all 3 California teams.
Okay. No, that's fair.
But that's if Anaheim doesn't get Seagrass back. And I'm pretty sure he's clearing COVID protocol here.
Yeah, no, I was going to say, if they get him back in time, then that's going to be tough for the Rangers. But if they don't, then I can definitely see them beating the Ducks. But I can see them beating the Kings. I can see them beating the Sharks. I can definitely see them beating the Flyers, because the Flyers have been on and off all year. And I think they fired Alain Vigneault recently because they've just been so horrid lately. And, you know, I haven't really watched the Flyers all that much, so I don't know how they've been playing recently. But let's face it, the last time I saw them, they've been absolutely horrid. So, in my opinion, the Rangers should beat the Flyers.
If you guys get lucky, you'll probably get like a 4 out of 5 on the road trip.
Yeah.
I don't expect anything much. I don't expect much coming into the Vegas game.
Yeah, no, I'm actually in agreement with you, because I honestly do not see a scenario in which the Rangers beat Vegas. I'm sorry. I really don't. I really think Vegas has the advantage here.
I mean, we said that with the Jets, and look at what happened. They beat us in overtime.
That is true. I did forget about that. But no, listen, in all seriousness, with this Rangers team right now, if they keep up this torrent pace, they might just shut me up and make a deep run in the playoffs. I mean, because I said it. I said I don't think this team is ready to compete for a Stanley Cup yet. But something is happening there that's making me shut the hell up. So, because you mentioned Chris Kreider earlier, Austin. Chris Kreider is having probably his best season of his career so far. Mika Zibanejad, I mean, what else do you expect from him? He's Zibby. I know Panarin is on COVID protocol right now, so they definitely miss him. But Panarin is in a whole other world.
And I mean, Laffy's starting to step it up.
Yeah, finally. Talk about somebody who needed to step up big time. Lafreniere's finally starting to get going. Kakko has actually been playing decently as of late.
That's another one that has been showing up lately. Has been Kakko.
Yeah,
I mean, both of them being high up draft picks. They were pretty much. There was a lot of hype behind them. Yeah, and their first seasons, so their rookie seasons, they both were kind of mediocre. So everybody was like, oh, we're all this hype that they had, we're little to none now.
Yeah.
And now that all that hype's worn off on them, here they are coming up through their ranks.
Yeah, you're right. And hopefully they can continue this pace. But can we just talk about Ryan Strome for a minute? I mean, this guy, talk about resurrecting your career. This guy used to be an Oiler, okay? And they played the Oilers just recently, and they beat them 4-1. And Ryan Strome had one of the goals. And Ryan Strome is basically revitalizing his career with the Rangers. He has been absolutely killing it as a center for them. Absolutely killing it.
This is something I want to bring up, though. The Oilers are not what they were a few years ago.
No, they're not. Although McDavid and Draisaitl continue to kill it, even though McDavid got robbed by Alexander Georgiev, which was an unbelievable save.
Beautiful. But the thing with them is the fact that the Oilers, they're only relying on McDavid and Draisaitl.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's really all they have this year, because they got rid of James Neal. They got rid of all these other players that were doing really good for him. I mean, sure, Nuge and Yamamoto are doing good for him right now, but other than that, you can't rely on just McDavid and Draisaitl to do all the work.
Darnell Nurse is not a scrub, though, either, though.
No, Darnell Nurse, no, but they don't really – he's really not talked about much.
True. I don't know, man. Look, you are right about the Oilers. And Shannon of the Slapshot Sweethearts brought this up when we had them on last year. The Oilers are really not that good of a team. They have two really good hockey players.
Really good players.
So you are right about that. And look, if they keep relying on those two too much, then I'm sorry, they're really not going to get anywhere. But look, it is what it is. I'm no hockey savant, but what do I know? But anyway, back to the Rangers here.
And I mean, you got to remember, though, the Oilers also, they were looking for more on their defense. That's why they picked up Duncan
Which is what
Keith.
I've been complaining about for years.
And that's why they picked up Duncan Keith. Keith's supposed to be putting that veteran mentality in that team. And has Keith done much this season? No. I know Keith wanted to leave Chicago, but I don't think he wanted to go to Edmonton.
Yeah, out of all places, Edmonton.
I honestly think Keith would have been better off going to Buffalo.
Interesting.
Like,
well, I mean, to be fair, at least he would have made them at least somewhat more competitive.
Okay, listen here. Buffalo is doing fantastic the way it is. They've got a competitive set of guys over there now. They just need I think their goaltending just needs work because, I mean, Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen and Malcolm Subban they ain't cutting it.
Well, I mean, as of right now, they're 10, 17, and 6. They're in 8th in the Metro. I mean, at least they're not the Montreal Canadiens type bad. I mean, holy crap. Congratulations, you're up the level. Big whoop. You're still the Buffalo Sabres, in my
Buffalo,
opinion.
you're actually doing things.
Yeah, for once, but you're still the Sabres.
But you're still
End of
the
discussion.
Sabres. Exactly. You're the place where careers go to die.
Exactly. But anyway, here are a couple of things as to why the Rangers have been as hot as they are right now. Number one, they're scoring more, which is what I've been complaining about for years. Number two, they're actually defending, which is another thing I've been complaining about for years.
You guys brought in freaking Barclay Goodrow,
who has also been hot lately.
You brought in Stanley Cup champion Barclay fucking Goodrow, and all of a sudden, after you brought in Goodrow, oh hell, this team's fucking whooping people. I mean,
listen, I still don't think he's worth a 6-year contract, but he's been really, really good lately. Oh, and not to mention Ryan Reeves is also been really good for the Rangers.
Revo's been killing it. You guys brought in Gerard Gallant, who's making this team look like a bunch of studs.
Yeah, he's definitely lighting a fire underneath that team. He's doing a fantastic job.
He's doing what he did with Vegas from year one. He's lighting a fire under their asses.
Yeah, pretty much. But no, listen, Reeves brings that physical presence that the Rangers have not had since Brandon Prust. Remember him? Remember Brandon Prust? Yeah, the Rangers have missed him, and now they got Ryan Reeves, and he's just as physical as Brandon Prust was in his career with the Rangers.
Okay, let's be real. You guys didn't need Reeves. You got Trouba.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, Trouba's actually having a quietly really good season. Reeves brings a whole nother level of aggression.
Okay, yes, Reeves does bring a whole another level of aggression. But Mr. Jacob Trouba is Mr. I'm going to send somebody to the hospital tonight. That's his mentality.
Oh my God.
He'll go in swinging for heads.
You're still on that, aren't you?
Oh, I'm going to be on it.
Oh my God.
He hurt my Indian man. Of course I'm going to be on it.
Well, thank the Lord in heaven he's okay. And look, in all seriousness, thank God he's okay. Yes.
And he's been back in the lineup for.
Yeah, exactly. It's amazing to see.
It's fantastic.
Other than that, he's having a really good season.
No, don't say that, because then he went and almost killed McKinnon the night after.
I'm aware of it. I'm aware of the 2 other hits he had after that. I'm aware.
I don't want to hear it.
Okay, whatever you say, buddy. But anyway, but
I'm 104 and against Jacob Trouba. I like him, but I don't like him too.
There you go. But no, they're scoring more. They're actually defending. Their power play has been terrific, primarily thanks to Chris Kreider. But again, I digress. Their penalty kill, their penalty kill has always been the strong point of that team, so you really can't complain there. But I think their goaltending has really stepped up. Igor Shesterkin has been one of the players outside of Chris Kreider that has been carrying the team on his back.
I mean, the thing about Igor is we expected it out of him after Lundqvist left.
Yeah. Who, by the way, is getting his jersey retired this month, so.
Shut up, we know.
Just saying.
You know who had his jersey retired before Lundqvist?
Who?
Kip Lennox.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, you're right. I'll give you that one.
Well, that's only for a season, though.
Well, yes, but even still, it is well deserved. But no, in all seriousness.
Well, yes, but I think it should have been just retired the whole for the
True. But listen, the Rangers, I've heard it from a couple of people that, the Rangers can't be good teams. Well, look at it this way. They beat the back-to-back Stanley Cup champion Tampa Bay Lightning twice. Once in a shootout on New Year's Eve and once this past weekend.
With Barclay Goodrow.
Yeah, because of Barclay Goodrow. Oh, and they also beat the Oilers, who are actually doing pretty good, despite the fact that they really don't have a good team around them. So they can beat good teams. They just haven't been able to be consistent with it. And this season, they're finally starting to show it. And that's where I think the problem has lied with the Rangers for a few years. They've lacked consistency. They haven't really helped out their goalies that much. They haven't really blocked as many shots. And now look what they're doing. Now that they're doing all the things that they're supposed to be doing, if this team, as presently constructed, stays put the next few years, we could be talking a dangerous Stanley Cup contender here.
Well, yeah. But you got to think about it. A dangerous cup contender can easily go down round one. Just ask Tampa Bay Lightning.
No, you're right. And yeah, nobody will ever forget when Tampa won the President's Trophy and got swept by the Columbus Blue Jackets.
Swept by your Columbus Blue Jackets.
Yeah, in 4 games, which is inexcusable.
Games,
yeah. But then they shut everybody up and won back-to-back Stanley Cups. So
yeah, they were just showing that that little bit of Columbus train that we had going on was a bit of a fluke.
Exactly.
They're like, hey guys, you want to see a fluke? Columbus.
Yep, pretty much.
But I mean, that's going to bring me to a point here in a minute.
Yeah, but the bottom line with me is simply this, to wrap up this conversation about the Rangers. Do I still think they're a playoff team? Absolutely, 100%. They're going to the playoffs. But I still am not ready to call them a Stanley Cup contender yet. I'm still not ready yet.
Probably not.
I need to see more from them. But who's to say they can't shut me up? They just might. That's the bottom line with me and the Rangers. They are just absolutely red hot right now. As of right now, they're the number 1 team in the NHL. Obviously, that's subject to change at the time of this episode. But even still, they are off to one of their best starts of the season in quite some time. And I am one happy New York Rangers fan. Now let's get into another point of conversation here, and that is your Vegas Golden Knights.
Oh, now we're going to Vegas. I thought we were going one way and then the other, and then bringing it back around.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Then yes, Austin, go ahead. You had a point to make.
I thought we were going to talk about the Blackhawks first.
Yeah, no. We can. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay. Chicago needs help. They need help.
Oh yeah.
You can't bring up 2 AHL goaltenders and expect to be okay with it. What we saw these last 2 days, or these last 2 games with Delia and Soderblom, was absolutely disgusting. I mean, I get that Lankinen and Fleury were both on COVID protocol, but
wait, are they still right now?
No, Fleury got cleared.
Fleury got cleared. Okay, good.
Fleury got cleared. I'm not 100% about Lank yet.
Okay.
But I've seen both Delia and Soderblom play. And, I mean, they're questionable. But I think they would have been better off bringing up Cam Morris, something like that, up from the Indy Fuel. I mean, sure, that's like a AAA team. But what I've seen Morris do when he's out here playing for Rockford is absolutely incredible. I mean, that's where I would have brought him up and maybe Soderblom, because I don't know if Delia is really worth it at this point in time. I mean, he's just been throwing it away lately. And I mean, I get it's hard when you have a defense that really isn't doing much. I mean, Calvin DeHaan's not really cutting it anymore. And like I said, they got rid of Keith. Sure, they brought in Seth Jones, but was Seth Jones really worth it? Getting rid of Boquist?
No,
I don't think so, because look at what Boquist is doing with Columbus this year.
He's absolutely killing it.
He's rocking it as what I've been calling an offensive defenseman.
Yep.
That's exactly what he's doing. He's rocking it. And I mean, maybe he found what he needed in Columbus, because he's not being held down like he was in Chicago.
Yeah.
Because when he was in Chicago, they were trying to keep him on that line with Keith to teach him the way. I don't think he needed to. I think what they needed to do was just let him do him, because I'm pretty sure that's what they've got him doing in Columbus, and he's just doing exactly what he has to do.
Yeah, no, you make a fair argument. I mean, as we stand right now, they're 11-17 and 4. They're 8th in the Pacific Division as we stand right now. So yeah, you are right. They need help everywhere. Let's just say that. Because look, Taves and Kane are not getting any younger. Okay, they're going to call it quits soon, and you got to try and build a young core.
No. I'm going to stop you right there. You can't even say Taves anymore. Taves is not producing. He's maybe got 3 goals this season. Right now, the talk has been Kane and DeBrincat. I mean, I can see Kane staying longer, sure, but once Kane leaves, who's going to be there with DeBrincat? I know everybody goes, oh, Kirby Dach's going to be his next right-hand man and this and that. No, Kirby Dach is not worth having him as DeBrincat's right-hand man. DeBrincat outshines him in any way possible.
That's fair.
And that's a hot take. And if you don't like it, come at me.
Wow. Not even 2 weeks into 2022, and Austin's already spitting hot takes. I love it. We're coming in hot here on this show. But listen,
God,
look, both Taves and Kane, no denying it, they're going to the Hall of Fame when their career's over. There was absolutely no question about it. But listen, you are right about Jonathan Taves. He clearly does not have it anymore.
No.
Kane is still Patrick Kane. He'll still be around for at least a couple more years. Look, I really like DeBrincat. I really do. I love the way he's producing.
Yeah.
But Kirby Dach, I mean, I really hate to say it, but as good as I think he's going to be in this league, I think you might be right.
There's no one that's going to match what Patrick Kane and Alex DeBrincat have.
You're right. It's just really tough times for the Blackhawks. Hopefully they can get it together. But you know what?
I'm calling up Blackhawks GM, and I'm telling him it's time for a rebuild. Throw everybody out. Keep Kane, keep DeBrincat, everybody else go. That's a rebuild. We're about to turn the Chicago Blackhawks into a super team.
Oh God.
You're
gonna turn them into the team that won 3 cups in the last 5 years. That's where we're going.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
We're gonna go snake Edmonton for Draisaitl and McDavid.
Oh.
We're gonna absolutely snake them for it. We're gonna get them each for $5 million apiece.
Wow. Bold, but I like it.
We're gonna snake the Rangers of Chris Kreider.
Yeah, okay. I'll play along. He's still sticking around for 7 more years. Okay.
Fine, we'll take Zabby.
Oh God, if you take Sabinovic, I'll hunt you down.
I'll make this easier for you. You can give us back Panarin.
No. No, thanks. I like Panarin where he is.
Fine, we'll take Laffy then.
Oh, my God. You just want to snake everybody and their players. You really do.
Well, we're just going to take the Chicago Blackhawks, kill them off for a year, and then we're going to come back as the Chicago Blackhawks in an expansion draft, and we're just going to snake everybody.
Oh, Lord. That's unbelievable. But anyway, that's the bottom line with the Blackhawks.
Snake City.
Hashtag Snake City. Get it trending right now at Bottom Line WMCX. Anyway, that's the bottom line with the Blackhawks. Now, last topic of the show. Your Vegas Golden Knights. Now, as we stand right now.
The Vegas Golden Chrome Domes?
They're 22-12-1 at the time of this recording. First place in the Pacific. But, Austin, you're saying they're doing okay. Explain yourself.
Do I have to when Leonard's out?
Oh, yeah, well. No further explanations. I'm just kidding, but in all seriousness, the floor is yours. Go ahead.
Like I said, Robin Leonard's out. Bressois in. Thompson gets called up from the NHL. I mean, we haven't played Thompson yet this season, since Leonard's been out for God knows what. They won't tell us. But And I mean, sure, it's good for Brissois to get the ice time, but when he's letting in 4 or 5 goals a night, when do you call it quits? When do you say, hey, we're putting Thompson in this game?
I was just about to ask who's their backup. It's Thompson, right?
Yeah, Thompson's backup since Leonard's out.
Okay, that's what I thought. I'm just really surprised that they still will not say why Leonard's out.
They said it's non-COVID related, but it's undisclosed.
It definitely must be for a personal reason then, because there's no way he'd be out this long without it being a personal reason. I just hope everything's okay.
I mean, I would hope so too. But
yeah, I'm sure Kim Moisa, Idols Go 3 would be able to tell us more information because she is a massive Robin Leonard fan, as you can already tell by her Twitter. She has the video pinned to her Twitter of her hugging Robin Leonard. But anyway, but listen, I really hope he's okay. Yeah. But you can't be out this long and basically leave your team out to dry like this as far as goaltending is concerned. Like your goaltending is questionable right now. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, it's very questionable. And now on top of that, we're missing key players. Stone's out once again. Stone was out. I don't know if he still is. I don't remember. And Patrick Reddy's just had wrist surgery, so he's out indefinitely.
Oh, great. Well, there's one player I got to cut from our fantasy team.
That's one you got to drop to the bench.
Oh my God.
And I mean, I say those two in particular because that's our captain and that's our power. And I mean, we've had players step it up. Sure. I mean, Adam Brooks, he's doing good. Chandler Stevenson, once again, doing what he's got to do.
Oh, actually, I just found out this information from Vegas, from the Las Vegas Review Journal by Ben Gotts. They actually got 2 players back in practice this past Monday. One of them was Mark Stone. He was practicing in a non-contact jersey after getting hurt December 21st against the Tampa Bay Lightning. He sat out 3 games, but he's not expected to be back this week, but he'll be back within the next 1 to 2 weeks, they're saying. And the other one is Robin Leonard.
Thank the Jesuses! Thank God!
It says Robin Leonard skated with the team after missing the last 4 games because of a lower body injury he suffered December 19th against the New York Islanders. No wonder he's been out this whole time. Are you kidding me? A lower body injury? Wow. I mean, it must have been pretty significant for him to be out almost a month. As Austin walks off the set, he can't believe it. All right, so we got Austin back on the set after telling his cohorts the good news about Robin Leonard. But little bit of a twist here. Do we have a little bit of a delivery? Oh my goodness, we got a little unboxing with Mr. Taco here on the show.
Unboxing with Taco here. I know exactly. I'm real excited for this.
But yeah, while you're finding out what that is, which only took like 5 seconds, like no wonder he's been freaking out this long. What do we got? By the way, if you're not watching on YouTube, then go watch it on YouTube to understand what's going on.
It's my Marc-Andre 500th win T-shirt.
Oh wow, that's the one you've been waiting for how long?
Since his 500th win.
Okay, yeah, which is what, a month ago?
About a month and a half ago.
Okay. Well, you finally got it. Congratulations. That's awesome. Well done.
That's a piece of history right there, boys.
Absolutely. And again, congrats to Fleury on a tremendous career. I know he's hanging it up after the year is done. And is he a Hall of Famer in your eyes?
First ballot Hall of Famer.
Wow. Okay. All right.
Are you kidding me?
Because I definitely think he's a Hall of Famer. Absolutely, no question. But first ballot, wow, that's the
first ballot Hall of Famer.
That's something to think about with me, to be honest. I don't know. I gotta revisit his stats.
All right, where were we? Robin Leonard.
Yes. But no, listen. I'm glad we found out that he's skating with the team. But to be out with a lower body injury for that long, I mean, it had to have been pretty significant for him to be out almost a month.
Yeah, but the real question is now, when is he going to be back playing?
They didn't say that. They didn't say that.
Let me check.
I know it's Stone. I read it earlier. They said at least another 1 to 2 weeks. They haven't said anything else involving Robin Leonard as of right now. But if I do find out more information, I'll be sure to share it on social media. I'm sure Austin will be sharing on social media as well. What happened?
Starting goaltender for Columbus tonight is Jonas Korpisalo.
Korpisalo starting again. Wow.
He just came back from COVID.
Oh, wow. Okay. Huh. Interesting. Well, we'll see how that goes. But listen, the bottom line with Vegas is just this. Yes, they're in first place, but if they don't get these key players back soon, then things could be going downhill real quick. That's all I'm going to say.
Interesting.
What do we got?
We've got unconfirmed for Yoki Saros tonight, but Logan Thompson is likely to start tonight.
In
other news, Colorado and Chicago have confirmed Darcy Kemper versus Marc-Andre Fleury in net tonight.
Oh, there we go. Speaking of Fleury, you got your shirt. He's playing. All right.
Let's get it.
Hey, at least we can end this show on some good news for your boy. That'll wrap it up for this episode of the Bottom Line Podcast. Yes.
Keep in mind, this is the one time I cheer for Robin Leonard coming back. Kim, you're welcome.
Kim, if you're watching, I think he's finally getting on board. But anyway, that'll wrap it up.
There might be a little bit there. There's not much.
Oh, my goodness. But what are your thoughts on how the Rangers are doing? And leave us your thoughts on the Blackhawks and the Knights as well at Bottom Line.
Or just tell us about your team.
Social media. What's that?
Or just tell us about how bad your team is. I don't care.
Yeah. Yeah. If you want to vent, you're more than welcome to. The floor is yours on social media at Bottom Line WMCX. Use hashtag Bottom Line. And once again,
they know where to find me.
Yeah. Please subscribe if you're watching on YouTube and hit the bell so you don't miss an episode. And subscribe on all audio platforms, include Jimmy when searching for this podcast. One more piece of news here, not NHL related. It has been brought to my attention that the Washington football team is finally going to unveil a name next month. Thank God. What took them so long?
They just wanted to be the Washington football team. Leave them alone. What if they stay the Washington football team?
It's too bland.
Well, you know what? No, they're going to be called the Washington Football Club.
Oh God! If that's the case, I retire my football fandom there. But no, listen, it's about time. But who knows what the heck their name's going to be? I personally like the Red Hogs, but that's just me.
I like the Washington Football Club.
Can we also get that trending now?
The WFC.
Oh my God. Unbelievable stuff. But yeah, since we brought that up, what do you think the name of the Washington football team is going to be? For Mr. Taco, I'm Drew Finizzi. This is the Bottom Line Podcast. We'll see you in the next episode. Peace and take care.